In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. So the evening and the morning were the first day. Then God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the water, and let it divide the waters from the waters." Thus God made the firmament, divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. So the evening and the morning were the second day. Then God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together in one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the water he called sea. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herbs that yield seed, and the fruit tree that yield fruit according to its kind, whose seed is in itself on the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, the herbs that yield seed according to its kind, and the tree that yield fruit, those seeds is in itself according to its kind. And God saw it was good. So in the evening and the morning was the third day. Then God said, "Let there be light in the firmament of the heavens, and to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and seasons, and for days and years. And let them be for light in the firmament of the heavens, to give light on the earth." And it was so. Then God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. God set them in the firmament of the heavens to give light on the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from darkness. And God saw that it was good. So the evening and the morning were the fourth day. Then God said, "Let the waters abound with an abundance of living creatures, and let the birds fly above the earth across the face of the firmament of the heaven." So God created great sea creatures, every living thing that moved, which the water abounded, according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw it was good. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the water in the sea, and let birds multiply on the earth." So the evening and the morning were the fifth day. Then God said, "Let the earth bring forth the living creature according to its kind, cattle and creepy things and beasts of the earth, each according to its kind." And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth according to its kind, cattle according to its kind, everything that creeps on the earth according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make man in our own image, according to our own likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, over the cattle, over all the earth, over every creepy thing that creeps on the earth." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him, male and female he created them. Then God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and subdue it, have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that moves on the earth." And God said, "See, I have given you every herb that yields seed, which is on the face of all the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed, to it shall be for food. Also to every beast of the earth, to every bird of the air, to everything that creeps on the earth, in which there is life. I have given every green herb for food." And it was so. Then God saw everything that he had made, and indeed it was very good. So the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Anne Barnard says in 1997, "I could wish that all young persons might be exhorted to read the great book of nation, wherein they may see the wisdom and power of the Creator, in the order of the universe, and in the production and the preservance of all things. So if you look at Genesis chapter 1, you will see that it's an introduction of the origin of how heaven and earth was created. So the first day is the light and dark, and that's in verses 1 through 5 of chapter 1. The second day is the firmament. It's chapter 1 verses 6 to 8. And firmament means the sky or the heavens. So if you don't know what that is, that's what it means. The third day is the sea and earth, and that was in verses 9 and 13. The fourth day was the sun, moon, and stars, and that was in verses 14 through 19. And the fifth day was the sea creatures and birds, and that was 20 to 23. Those are the verses. And the sixth day it was the land animals and mankind, and that was verses 24 to 31. So in the first chapter of Genesis, it talks about the first 6 days that the Lord created the heaven and the earth. So initially, the earth was created in 6 days.